Hey you guys, so I don't normally do celebrity readings, but I'm just curious about Jussie Smollett, and if you're curious about it too, then we can enjoy the reading together. So I'm just kind of trying to focus on if he's telling the truth, or what's really happening with his situation, or what has happened, because it's very confusing. So give me just a few moments to shuffle and focus. What do you guys think? Like, I'm trying to look at both sides. I know Hollywood's so dirty. I'm like, who knows? Maybe somebody is upset with him, so I don't know. Okay, so I can see something in regards to a group of friends, maybe meeting up, and then something comes to an end. Maybe the communication was cut off. Something maybe happens. Maybe someone didn't get what they asked for. Something ended. Something is completed. It's like something was completed, and then I see that there was some sort of travel. Someone paid even maybe for someone's trip, or someone pays someone for something here. There was a need to have closure on something. And I can see here some sort of new opportunity and becoming curious about something. Someone was motivated to do something or inspired to do something. This also could be in regards to some sort of mutual attraction. Now, if I want to get dirty, I can see something in regards to someone pleasuring themselves while watching something. So there could be something where someone was pleasuring themselves, someone smiling. Here is their rod, and this is them kind of pleasuring themselves or being happy about something or watching something with pleasure. Someone is being pleasured by what they're seeing. I do see some sort of attraction here. And I also feel like something is in regards to fans, or something in regards to following or supporters. I'm almost starting to wonder if something was set up and didn't go right. And even though, we've heard of sex games, maybe something really kinky was going on and it went awry, who knows? Those of you, there's a man, his name is David Carradine. He was found hanging from his closet because he had like a choking fetish. So there could be something going on where an agreement was made. Maybe someone paid for someone's trip. I'll pay to watch you do this. I'll pay for something to happen. And then maybe it just didn't happen that way. There is something being withheld or hidden here. I feel like something also was arranged. Something was supposed to be arranged, and I see something being put out into the open or being shared with the public and not wanting that to happen. I see someone abandoning an agreement here, like something we agreed upon, something was agreed upon, and the other person is like change of plans or abandoning that situation. Like I'm seeing someone being rejected here and feeling like this isn't fair or that isn't fair. Now keep in mind, you guys, too, a theory that I had that could be playing into this, and let's just say, for instance, this has nothing to do with, well, take the fighting aspect, the beating up aspect. Let's just say prior to some Hollywood elite wants him to do something. And when he goes to do whatever, because you hear about them Hollywood stories, you know, if you want to do this, you got to do that. You know, maybe something was offered to him and it's just like, oh, that's too far. That's too much. I don't want to do that. He thought about the consequences. So because he rejected an offer from one of those higher ups, and I just say elite because I don't know what the group is called. I'm just saying elite because it's a private or hidden or secret group. Let's say for revenge, it's like, okay, you want to play that game? Then we'll do this. And we'll ruin your whole career because you won't do this for us. And so, you know, maybe something is staged, but maybe he wasn't aware that something was staged. Maybe those aren't even the guys that beat him up, because I'm thinking if they're from Nigeria, wouldn't they have accents? But anyway, back to the reading. I am seeing something that is trying to be arranged, or like someone is trying to compromise. But because something is saying, someone may be saying, well, it's going out into the open, you know, and it's just like, no, I don't want that to happen. So because of that rejected agreement, you know, things just kind of went south from there. I also see something has been presented before, like this offer was presented before. This is something old. This isn't something new. Maybe it was like, hey, you have a debt you need to pay off. And I do see debts in both of these cards here. So maybe he has a debt to pay up and he did not pay his debt or refused to do so because he is so strong-willed. So you guys, I'm trying to make sense of this. I'm feeling like someone was feeling sad and alone and isolated, and they're walking away. They're realizing that they need to let something go. But then too, I get someone who is watching the whole thing. I feel like someone is a witness to all of this. And I also feel like there are two people involved, like maybe a man and a woman, or two people who are coming off as partners. Something happened in regards to a work agreement. Someone abandoned a work agreement and now they're having to pay for it, is basically the message that I'm getting here. There was a mutual attraction, and you know, whatever they agreed upon, I feel like a contract was broken and it's just like, okay, well, this is the consequences. Be prepared for it. Let me also just kind of see if I can flat out get a yes or no on if Jussie is telling the truth or not. I almost feel like he's being threatened. Let's give it one more shuffle. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. He's being honest. The Justice card and the Star card. He's trying to be an open book. He's trying to be open and vulnerable. Something else is going on behind the scenes is all that I can say. All that I can really make sense of. See, he's under some sort of contract. I'm sorry, I was trying to see what the next card was. He tried to get out of some sort of contract. This is some sort of agreement that is dark, that is binding. And I feel like there was some sort of temptation. I don't know what that temptation was, but something happened. There was a karmic contract. He didn't want to be a part of it anymore. He opted out. So this is the results of him getting bloodied up here. He's telling the truth. He's being honest. When I ask the tarot if somebody is telling the truth and Justice and Star come out, that is just like, to me, that is like absolute truth. Truth, Sun, clarity, honesty, conflict. He's having to fight for his self, fight for his life, fight for his integrity, his image. He's under stress. He's under anxiety. Things that people are saying, any and everything. And I still feel like he's being threatened. I feel like I kind of got my answer. Justice, Star, Sun, all of this, the first three cards to me, the first card that comes out for me when I read my tarot is the most important card. The first and the bottom card, everything else for me is just clarifiers. I don't know how you read your tarot, but you know, this is what speaks to me. And then to me, this is just additional confirmations. So yeah, I feel like he's telling the truth. It's darker stuff behind the scenes that we're unaware of. The Justice card also she's something is shrouded behind her. So there could also be some sort of shrouded agreement. Again, both of these come off as agreements here. One is a dishonest agreement or something dark against someone's will. This one is more so someone exercising their free will. Someone that is trying to, someone who is looking, has the ability to see something from a higher perspective, someone who has discernment. And I feel like this is the card that represents truth and integrity. Now, if it was surrounded by a Seven of Swords or something else, that might be a different story. But because it's coming out next to open, honesty, clarity, for all to see, brightness, truth, enlightenment. So that's all. All right, you guys. I hope that was entertaining. I'm going to pray for him, especially after seeing that. That bothers me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Many blessings to you.